Hello, hi, dear church members. This is Pastor Daniel Seo again. Today, the title of message is Love a Mother of a Lifer. Lifer is a person sentenced to imprisonment for life. Let me read the scripture of today. It is written in Isaiah chapter 49, verse 15, according to the New International Version. Can a mother forget the baby at her breast and have no compassion on the child she was born? Though she may forget, I will not forget you. Church members, lifer is a person sentenced to imprisonment for life. All mothers so love their son, even though they are sentenced to life imprisonment. How much more for God love his children? There is a 74-year-old mother widow who has taken care of her son for 26 years since 1994. His son Ed is 43 years old now, but had been sentenced to life imprisonment. Ed had been suffered by the other prisoners because Asian race for all the prisoners is only 2%. Thanks to the mutual agreement to exchange prisoners between USA and Korea, Ed has been transferred to Korean prison in 2011. And she moved to Korea in 2014 near Hongsong prison, and she visits prison every week to give him special food. Sometimes she sighs out deeply because she does not know when it will be ended. Ed did a long one only once, but the punishment becomes forever. She never did wrong, but her life became so painful. It is possible for everyone to complain what an endless painful life it is, but she decides to do it until she leaves. Why? Because of her miserable son. All the mothers of the world so love their son. How about son? Ed was born in 1977 in Korea and immigrated to USA in 1982 when he was 5 years old. In April 29, 1992, when Ed was 15 years old, there broke out Los Angeles riot, and a mart his parents operated had been burnt out, and his father was shot by 5 bullets in his leg. Ed became cynical and joined in a gang in 1994 when he was 17 years old. He had been caught by the police at the first mission and sentenced to imprisonment for life when he was also 17 years old. The daily life for the Asian prisoners at the time was so miserable because there was only 2 Asian prisoners in his prison. In 2005, USA and Korea made an agreement to exchange prisoners. If a Korean prisoner asks to move to Korean prison, it became possible to move from USA to Korea, and vice versa. Ed was transferred to Hongsong Prison of Korea in 2011 after he served 17 years in USA prison. In Korea, prison, Ed started to learn a skill to make an inkstone set from 2015. Ed had a special talent to create artistic inkstone sets, and he had awarded gold medal 5 times consecutively in a row every year. His hope is now to pass the examination for conditional release on parole to be held at the end of this year so that he could live with his mother. What a miserable thing it is for a mother whose son is in prison until to die because of one mistake. Yamilet of our church is the mother who is suffering from the similar reason of her son. Yamilet is suffering from the cancer spread over the body and does not pray more for her son to be reduced the length of sentence. All mothers so love their sons. How much more for God loves his children? Can a mother forget the baby at her breast and have no compassion on the child she has born? Though she may forget, I will not forget you. It is written in Isaiah 49:15. God will not forget the tears of the mother. Jesus promised, again, truly I tell you that if 2 of you on earth agree about anything they ask for, it will be done for them by my Father in heaven. For where 2 or 3 gather in my name, but there am I with them. It is written in Matthew chapter 18, verse 19 to 20. I'm not asking 2 or 3 church members, but all of our church members to pray for Yamilet today so that God will again listen to our prayers. That is the grace of God. May God bless all the church members to experience this grace of God with the love of Jesus the Christ. The title of this sermon was Love of Mother of a Riper. Thank you for your kind listening. This is Pastor Daniel Seo again. See you later.